Hey guys, welcome back. This is the third part, or the third instalment of my something like my figure collection. The reason why it's taken like 3 parts so far is I'm just trying to do this so it's within like 15 minutes. I don't want to drag too many of the videos out. So we left over this side of the room. Now we're going to go to here with the alien stuff. I've still got a lot to try and build up on with the alien line. I mean, NECA have released a shitload of alien stuff. So my goal is to hopefully try to fill up all these spaces, and I'll maybe get another couple on there at some point, but we'll show off what we have in the meantime. So over here we start with the alien line. And that's Ripley in her compression suit, which was near the end of Alien. And then we have Captain Dallas also in his compression suit. I believe from the scene where they first discovered the eggs, because right alongside Dallas we have Kane. And I love in particular the detail they paid to Kane, played by John Hurt. And we have this first one, he had the first sculpt with the facehugger just wrapped around him, but they also gave us the helmet with this sort of like acid burn, so that the facehugger could latch onto him while he was wearing the helmet. Just awesome figure, really cool. Then we've got the Xenomorph, a translucent prototype suit. This was a design that H.R. Giger was working on, and they wanted to make the alien originally like a transparent type of figure, like a creature that couldn't really be seen, but they came across a lot of problems when filming, and it was really hard or something to pick it up on camera. I don't know how the story goes, but you can see he's a very, very skeletal version of the Xeno. Really eerie. I actually think, to be honest with you, creepier than the standard Xeno. Just try to get some blood back in my shoulders. And over here, Alien Isolation. This was from the video game they released a couple of years ago. Xenomorph. I'm still in two minds about rebuying. This is another big chap, by the way. Because that figure has actually been released like so many times with different packaging and stuff, so I don't know whether I want to just keep it, because it is Alien Isolation. I don't have I guess you could say big chap from the first Alien, so whether you buy them. If we come down here, this is more of the aliens. This is the battle damaged Xenomorph. The head just been fucking blown to shreds on this one. Fragments of the top of his dome. Bullet holes, sorry. Like he's been splattered. I had all these guys on display at one point. So I got a good look at these guys in detail, but I just decided I wanted them back in the package, and they had some problems where they were always falling over and stuff. We have Jeanette Vasquez. She's a really, really cool figure as well. I didn't get the version of her with the smart gun. She's really expensive to try and track her down. This is quite cool. Colonel Cameron, of course, the director of Aliens, James Cameron, given his very own Colonial Marines outfit. This is cool. I also like how they made him Colonel as well. So thank you, Mr. Jim Cameron, for delivering a hell of a sequel. I fucking love Alien. I love Aliens. And then we've got Bishop, played by Lance Henriksen. I'm kind of in two ways about this sculpt. This one's never been out of the box, so I never really got a good look at him. Played by, of course, Bishop, but the head sculpt, you guys can make your own mind up on him. I'll just try and block the light out. You guys try and make your own mind up about him. If it's a good head sculpt, it's okay for what it is. And then over here we have what was like a Kenner tribute line. This is the Mantis alien. And this figure is cool as well. All the greens and stuff. He's kind of like, I get the impression that this figure you could maybe see through him if you hold him up to a light, but the packaging is really thick with this guy. A really thick packaging, because he's just so wide. And continuing on with the trend with Kenner, we have the Queen facehugger, along with the Beta Queen facehugger, the little small one. And then we've got this big one here, this gigantic facehugger. Again, I have no reason, or I couldn't really imagine what this would have been used for, had it been something like not just from a toy line, but if it was in the films or something. I can't really imagine what it would have been used for. It actually reminds me of the Creeper from Jeepers Creepers, just the way that it's all kind of opened up like that. And then over here, the last of the Kenner line that I have at least, is the Gorilla alien. I imagine a xenomorph is bad enough by itself, but having the form of a gorilla, the top of the dome comes off, because there's actually like a transparent, there's a clear dome just sitting there at the side, and it kind of gives the illusion that this thing looks more like a gorilla. I'm not really a fan of the black matte top, because it doesn't really do anything to really represent a gorilla, but when that's off, it looks menacing. It really does take the features, and it's huge as well. It's a big boy. I mean, comparing him to the size of the other xenomorph next to him, you kind of see just the dome alone is much larger. Then we got the brown xenomorph from Aliens, again battle damaged. Rather than this one having the dome blown off, it's kind of got this, just this chest is just being exploding all over the place. And this one actually has a pretty cool facial expression, because when I had this posed, I kind of had his arms outstretched, and it just looked like he was in fucking pain. I mean, this thing looked like he was horrified with the pain he was experiencing. Then on to Alien 3, and I believe they maybe only did 3 from Alien 3, so this is a full line here. We have a Weyland-Yutani Commando. He looks awesome. He's a very chunky figure as well, this guy, and he's got interchangeable lenses. And then we have Ripley herself, Sigourney Weaver, who I believe was paid a lot of money for her to shave her head, and she was a badass in this film. A very underestimated Alien film. A lot of folk are kind of in two minds about it, but I like it. I still think it goes back to the old horror type thing that the first one had, and this is of course is the dog alien, which was a menacing little thing. It really was. The idea of a dog alien, like the gorilla, is really, really quite... I mean, I say dog, but there was actually a version of Alien 3 as well where it comes out of a bull. The carcass of a bull. So, in any way that you see it, but I think they just kind of refer to it as a dog alien because that's the version most people know. So anyway guys, that's the alien line. And my next video when I come back, we'll do the next side of the wall. As always guys, see you soon.